Can you make a cheesesteak sandwich with Steak-UMM that's just as good, if not better, than the original shaved ribeye?
Ooh, I don't know, man.
Neither do I, but I got a buddy who says that it is just as good as the real deal, and we're gonna find out if that's true today.
You wanna see us knock this out and do this comparison, this shaved ribeye versus Steak-UMM cheesesteak? Stick around while we dig in.
I can't believe the WALTWINS. They're right there. That's one of them. That's the other one.
I'm the other one. All right, so I'm filming Brett today. I just got to his place and they're doing a little bit of construction, so forgive the work back there.
We're getting a new backdrop here.
Right,
new
fencing. New fencing. Also trying to find where the lighting isn't gonna do us harm, but this did come about. Brett has got a buddy that used Steak-UMM and posted on Facebook because he's like, has anybody used this? Because I'm pretty sure this is just as good as a regular cheesesteak. Now, a couple of clarifications, Brett.
Yes.
People say cheesesteak, right? Let me
get serious here.
We get hammered a little bit. Is it cheesesteak? We're clearly not calling it a Philly because we don't want to offend anybody from Philly. Right?
Which we will. I think we're going to no matter what.
No matter what. At cheesesteak, we had somebody argue with us that all we're doing is having a steak sandwich with cheese. Well,
I'm sorry.
Steak with cheese. We're calling this a cheesesteak.
Cheesesteak.
We're using what we find traditional. We're using a white cheese, which in this case is provolone, smoked provolone. Hey, before I talk about this, why don't you talk about the groceries?
Yeah, thanks a lot.
What's going on in this one, Brett?
First of all, here we go. You got the Steak-UMM that is right here, front and center, and then we've got this heritage thin, shaved so thin you can only see one side. This ribeye steak. We've got these hoagie rolls from Publix. We've got onions. We've got this smoked provolone and salt and pepper to boot.
That's right, to boot, just to kick around. Is that what we're doing with it?
Why not?
Like I said, I'm going to be the film crew watching Brett. Now, we did just swap this out. This is our Pit Boss Deluxe Griddle. Obviously, you could put this on any griddle. If you're cooking cheesesteaks, the first thing is we're cooking the steak on high or medium high because this griddle cooks high, or cooks hot. And then the onions, we're gonna cook on medium low. So if this is the bottom, we're up just up a skosh. Right there, we're gonna put a little, I forgot butter.
Yep,
yes, Brett's like waving me down. He's going in to get the butter. This is a large onion, trimmed about a medium onion, a yellow onion.
Just gave it a trim?
Yeah, just gave it a trim. And we're gonna be making 4 sandwiches. We're gonna do 2 Steak-UMM and 2 of the heritage because we do know that this will make us 2 large ribeyes, and we're gonna share this with the family. Sandwiches. So the goal, Brett, is to just really cook them both the same, salt and pepper.
Yep.
And onions, and that's it.
Yep.
And we'll also show the process of how we do cheesesteaks when we cook them on the griddle. So once that gets going, in fact, while that's going, Brett.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Let me go ahead and onion that up. Brett, how long are we going to be cooking those onions up for?
The onions, well, it is actually kind of cool outside today, so that is going to affect the cooking time, but should it be more than, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 minutes tops?
5 to 7 to really get those. We want those like translucent, so they start to be see-through. And so, but in about 3 minutes is when we'll start the steak right over there.
Yep. And we'll salt and pepper these as well.
Yes. All right, so about 2 minutes in, about 3 minutes in, we're going to give this a good salting and a peppering. So Brett just pointed out, because it is so cold, it's taking a little bit longer to cook, but we're gonna give this about another 3 or 4 minutes, then we'll start the steak. So the idea is we're just gonna warm these. We kind of toast the outside to get it a little bit cooked, a little bit going, and then we'll pull them onto our plate. The reason is because we need this whole process to kind of go fast. Once we get the Steak-UMM going and the steak, it's gonna go really fast. So all we do with our rolls is we just take them and we just kind of roll them. Ooh, they're already so hot. Oh, that's good. We get it nice and toasty. We just do this. Now this is on the hot side. Normally we do it on the cool side, but since we got the onions there, we'll just do it for a brief moment and pull it off, Brett. And then we get the steaks going, dude. All right, there you go. Go ahead and pull those. Yeah, go ahead and pull those. And then let's get into some heritage ribeye. We're gonna put that one first.
Okay, I turn this low because these onions are about done on.
Yes, perfect.
I'll turn that one off.
So there's our heritage. Do that on the front
And because
side.
this is ceramic, we don't need to put oil down.
Right.
If you are using a regular griddle,
yes.
little oil or butter.
Yeah, so for this much, we use about a half a tablespoon of oil. You got some more there. There we go, spread it out as much as you can. So this is on high. Oh, you can hear that sizzle. So good. Nice little sear, that's what we're looking for. And then we'll start chopping that up, but right now you could probably go ahead and get the Steak-UMM on and do the same thing. This comes out in like slabs, so it comes in like individual pieces. It's funny, Brett, I went to Charlie's Steakery.
That's what they do.
It's similar to how they have all their meat prepped.
So it looks like, so they got, see these two little, and look, see, it just breaks apart
And
so
it
easily.
is still frozen. It kind of made a mess. Like Brett was just in the process of saying it already kind of breaks and it just kind of flopped out. So we already got some. Let's get a little bit more. And we'll do these as two separate. So get me a couple more, like two more full slices. And go ahead and toss that on, and then same thing. And then go ahead and salt and pepper it too. So you'll see the meat looks very different. However, Brett, I'm thinking it's still gonna be okay.
Yes, I agree, man. I'm very interested to see how this is gonna turn out.
Now, are we blind taste testing this, or are we just gonna give our honest assessment on both of them?
Oh yeah, we'll give our honest assessment. We don't have to trick ourselves because we know what's up.
Yeah, that's true. Ooh, okay, look at how it's cooking.
Yes.
Now you wanna shave that down a little. Dude, we're throwing some more in, Brett, a little more salt and pepper for that one.
Got you.
Dude, I'm actually impressed with when that cooks, how it ends up looking.
And obviously with the Steak-UMM, it's a very cost-effective way.
Yeah.
You want a cheese steak?
Can I tell you, so for these two, there was about a $2 difference.
Okay.
I'll have to double check to see.
Yeah, this shaved ribeye is about $10.99.
It was actually on sale, I think it was $9.99.
Okay, around $10.
So this is our heritage, and it's almost done.
Yep.
We might need a little more Steak-UMM. What do you think? You want a little bit more?
What do you think?
We can make a meaty. May as well make a meaty. Are we going to use this for anything else? Go ahead and cook it all up. Just cook it all up, and then we don't have to use it all. There we go.
And then we use all of both.
There we go. So, Steak-UMM, heritage ribeye.
Okay, salt and pepper.
Yes, sir.
Should I turn this off?
Go ahead and turn this one off, and then lower the middle one, the second one, all the way down, because that's cooked. Yeah, we've got enough of a cook. That's going to take a minute to cook, and then we'll start getting our stacks.
Okay.
Oh, and pull over some of those onions to start marrying in.
Got a little bit of the heritage over here. It wanted some Steak-UMM as well.
There you go.
Obviously, you can see a visual difference between the two.
There you go. That's good. And what do you think? I think that's enough. That's plenty for both. Good.
Yeah.
My thing is I always put too much onion. All right, there you go. And let's go ahead and push the rest of the onions up in the corner. Yeah, there's definitely a difference, isn't there? Visually, but let's see how it tastes. All right, so make your 2 stacks. 4 stacks total. All right, we got our 4 stacks. So now we're gonna get our cheese.
Or do one break
No,
it?
it's you too. We're not using this for anything else.
True that.
Now this Cracker Barrel smoked provolone was on sale. Typically we don't use smoked, but this was on sale. And I like these thicker slices that Cracker Barrel does. Really, really good cheese. And since we tested one, that one's gonna be a weak sauce. That'll be the extra one we give to the family. Now stack the bread on there. All right, and then what we do is we lay these on and wait for them to melt. All right, at this point, Brett, we just sit and we wait, and we can actually drop the lid. Yeah, actually, Brett, good call. Yes, we can steam. So there's our Steak-UMM. And make no mistake, that's our heritage. All right, let's check where we're at, Brett. Oh my stars, that is ready to pull, dude. Look at that. That looks incredible.
Ooh, that sugar sweet. You got what I need. Sipping on the potion. All that good emotion.
All right, we're gonna pull them, we're gonna cut them, and we will eat them and discover. That is my favorite part right there. That looks so good. Now this is the Steak-UMM, and Brett, it does look really good. It looks very similar to the ones, like these ones.
Yep. So these are over here on the left.
That's okay, we'll figure it out. I think we're gonna be able to know. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, doke. A little darker. And that cheese cooked really nice onto the griddle, giving a little extra oomph. There we go, let's go ahead and we'll cut them and eat them.
Actually, look at the juices. That's actually juicy. That's the Steak-UMM.
Well, there they are.
In all their glory.
In all of it. And this is dripping a little bit, and it's dripping the juice. That's the Steak-UMM juice.
That is the Steak-UMM juice, exactly. Crazy.
So you know what? We'll talk about the comparison, but let's get into it and just let's go with the heritage that we know.
Steak-UMM first.
Steak-UMM first. Fine, we're going Steak-UMM first.
What do you think? Go with what we know.
Go with what we know. Okay. Like we say, it can look amazing.
This looks absolutely amazing.
Like we say, it can smell amazing.
Oh, welcome to Phil. Just kidding. Can I get a smell?
Welcome to our cheesesteak store.
Welcome to our feelings. Can I get a smell yet?
Smell, yeah, you can. But if this doesn't taste amazing, this was all for naught.
Cheers.
I'll eat to that, my brother. Oh, I know what I'm getting without them. Oh my gosh, okay. Now, honest assessment, we're going to determine whether or not this is better, is good, or less.
Yeah, or does it belong in the conversation?
There you go. Cheers. I'll eat to that, my brother.
Really?
Yeah.
How crazy is that?
I'm going to be completely honest.
It tastes like Charlie's.
If I'm handed either of these, I don't know which is
Stunning. I thought it was going to be hands down totally easy. It's like my mind is saying the heritage was better just because I just feel, okay, it's better quality, but this is...
No, they taste just as good.
I'm really shocked. Pleasantly shocked.
Here's a takeaway. Now, Brett, now to be fair, and people might say, well, you compared two packaged ribeyes or packaged meats. Shaving it ourselves or having the butcher do it, I'm sure it's better.
Okay.
Well, you know, I say I'm sure, I don't know, because it's all good.
Well, we've shaved our own ribeye. It's a little thicker, but I mean, once you reach a level of this greatness with a cheesesteak, it's all top tier. So it's like it's there.
I'm going back. I'm going back to a restaurant for either of those.
100%. 100%.
So, there's a difference in the flavor, but I can't pinpoint what it is. I will tell you this. The heritage, and I don't mean this in a negative way, is slightly drier, where the Steak-UMM had more like grease, like it was greasier, almost like a burger, like really good.
I will have that takeaway now. That the heritage, it was on first, and it sat there longer on the one side.
So it could have been how we cooked it, right?
So I will say we'll blame the chef on that. But I loved the taste of them. These were as good as any cheesesteak I've ever had. Period.
I didn't think it would be that close.
No, me either. I agree. I did not think it was going to be that close.
So good on you. If you've tried this, make sure and let us know in the comments if you've had success, if you think it's just as good, because that is a stunner. That was good, and I will rest my laurels on that.
100%.
It was good.
Try it, and shout to Clayton, by the way.
Clayton,
he's my buddy.
Clayton. Yeah,
I guess I should have given him his
shout out to Clayton for posting
the beginning.
that.
Exactly. So thanks for the idea, man. It's actually a long time ago when he did that.
Right.
I've always wanted to do it since. So
if you've stuck it out with us this long, you know we so much appreciate you sticking out watching these videos. We love to entertain. If you have stuck it out with us this long, make sure to include in your comment. Make no mistake, that's a sandwich. Okay, and I'll have either way.
Love it. That's great.
That is so good. If you did enjoy this video, though, make sure and give it a thumbs up. It's one way in which you can support us in what we do. Another way you can support us is by purchasing one of our two cookbooks, the Epic Outdoor Griddle Cookbook or Smashed. Both are available.
I missed the timing on that one.
You did.
That's okay.
Both are available on Amazon or anywhere books are sold. Okay, you can have it on that one.
Back in business.
Back in the game. All right, we do love it. We get to come and do this, and we're losing daylight. We got another cook we're going to try to knock out. So, Brett, aside from coming and doing these cooks and really taking this to the next level, I really love both
I'm so
of those.
pleased with this.
Why else do we do all this?
Because all we do is twin,
no matter what. And with that, we bid you adieu.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
And griddle on.